We made it. We made it to the Bahamas. Haven't gotten off the, well, we got off the boat. Haven't been off the boat for about 3 days. And we're finally here, and it's windy. It's really, really windy. But we're glad to be here. We got a cool little golf cart, and we're seeing everything that we can see.
Where are we?
We're at Green Turtle. Green Turtle Cay.
We all live on time we borrow.
Count, whoa.
Time our children to us lend. Here today, but gone tomorrow. Like a spark fly in the wind.
Yeah.
We all look up to our fathers. All our lives if all is right, and we all need our mothers when the day is dark as night, and the drums of war are getting louder, a sound you never heard before. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your core.
Brooke, have you ever played Price is Right?
Yes, I have.
Tell me the price of that. What'd you get?
Well, I don't know the exact price. What do we have in here? Marshmallow, frosty, peanut butter, candy, and jelly.
How much?
You, how healthy
How much?
we
You
are.
can't go over. You can't go over.
Whoa, okay, I'm gonna guess, without looking at the tag.
Give me marshmallows!
7,
Marshmallows
8,
and
9.
frosting!
$22.50.
You didn't go over.
What is it?
Yummy! Yummy
I don't know.
marshmallows and frosting.
What is it?
You just have to find out. 27 bucks.
Oh my god.
on your door. The signs are there, right in front of
Oh god, yeah.
so
All right.
Yeah,
so,
I love it. This is great.
So my question is, what led you guys to the decision to get on a boat with children? You know, like that's a big decision. What made you decide to do this?
We didn't think it through. That's my initial
No, we
reaction.
thought it through
I
for a
didn't.
long time. We wanted to do it so that our kids learned, they learned more than what we were able to teach them in the
Yeah.
neighborhood that we were. We wanted them to be able to meet a variety of people, to learn from cultures, and really get a fair perspective of what's out there.
It was like what you said. You can have so many different types of people living on the water, different income levels, and that's kind of the only place you can find that so close together, I guess. You know, you can have a sailboat next to a 150-foot yacht, vice versa. You never know. Anyway, you never know what you're gonna get. But that, I would say that we talked about it the first day we ever talked a long, long time ago. We talked about that. It came up, like, what if we could do anything, what would you do? And he said, I would get a boat and travel around the world. And we always thought, for sure we would do it. But, you know, my thing is that there's always a better time to do something. It's what everyone says. You know, I gotta wait for a better time. It's not the right time. Time is your biggest hindrance to anything. Why is it gonna be a better time?
I think that a lot of people wait, and
Why are
different
we
things
gonna wait
happen
for a
either
better
with
time?
their job, with the economy,
Exactly.
with some health. Health is a big one, and then they it's different. It doesn't end up being the same.
You know, that makes me think about like a lot of retired couples that I've met, and especially Benita that I know now that you've just met.
Yeah.
People wait till they're retired, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
they don't have much time left. Their
No.
body's not working for
Yeah.
them, whatever reason. And You know, what I find very inspiring is seeing other 30-somethings out there enjoying this lifestyle, and it's so much easier than most people think. And I mean, as far as like being out here, like disconnect from the world, do you find it like family and having kids, is that really hard on the family or hard on you guys? You know, because I know with family and children, grandparents and all that. How does that work in your lifestyle?
Grandparents. I think grandparents have really figured. Siblings, it's really hard because they have regimented
they have
schedules
jobs.
and things like
They
that.
have
But
and they say that
But grandparents and younger siblings that are still in school have been able to stay in touch really well and come out and visit and things. It's been really fun.
It's been interesting to see who makes the effort to come visit and say hi, and it really does mean a lot.
So
It does mean a lot. It's interesting.
And I'm sure most people want to know what is that one thing that you just like wake up and you feel like, wow, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. What is that one thing that reminds you that like I do what I'm supposed to do? Like most people are confused about what they do in life.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious and I'm sure most people that have seen your blog are really interested in wondering what keeps you doing it? What keeps you doing what you do?
Well, for me, it's kind of a reverse, but it was I wasn't doing land life very well.
No, you were. You were doing the way you're supposed to do it.
But I was.
It just wasn't giving you the reserve or the reward that you thought it would give you. Yeah.
So
Bored.
bored.
Okay.
I was so bored. I just.
I'm sure you're not bored on the boat. I'm sure there's nothing to do on the boat every day.
Yeah.
No, the days fly by.
They fly by.
The night comes before
You even get
super
started.
fast, and
I
you go to
feel
bed
like,
tired
right?
every night.
Well, we left at midnight the other night.
Yeah.
know.
Blazing through a storm and 2-3 foot swells and
Crazy.
I know. We were crazy.
Isn't it funny? So Brooke said earlier, she's like, you talk to so many people, you don't get anything done. But but maybe that
But
is.
he flipped it on me.
Maybe
He said
maybe that's what you were supposed to get done.
That's everything.
Right? Like that maybe that's really. Are you
Yeah.
supposed to clean the boat, or are you supposed to make a friend?
Like you've
And
taught
that's
me
kinda what you-
something. You've taught me something.
Oh, that's great. What was that? I'm
I don't
curious.
know. It's just everyone you meet out here. I just look at things differently now. It's just life is so not black and white.
Do you appreciate
It's
things
really
a little bit
just-
more now that everything you have is in one spot and it could be gone in a second because you have to think about weather
Yeah.
and all these things? And I was like, oh my gosh,
It's the same way on land, though,
Like, I think
honestly.
on land you got a hurricane. It's a hurricane. You close your
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
You get on the street and you get more food.
Well, living in Southern California, there's supposed to be an earthquake where California breaks off into the ocean.
I know.
So, there's that.
Well, if they're talking about global warming, well, the ocean's coming up. Well, why not just get a boat?
Yeah.
I think we're figuring
Well,
that
you
out.
would adapt.
Global warming proof.
Camera
So what do you
cuts
have
angles.
there in your hand? What is that?
It is Bahamas Gumbe Punch.
So
Tastes like pineapple, banana, something. Right? Did you even try it?
I did try it. The
Sugar.
kids.
it's like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it in a paper straw. That's how I tried
Well,
it.
we had it at the where we ran into each other at the bar, the Turtle Green
Oh, you
Cove.
did?
Yeah, but
The
then
Turtle Green Cove or Bluff?
Green turtles.
Grove Green Turtle.
Something.
Turtle Green Cove.
Cokes.
Nah.
We give up. That works.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got
And
54 grams of sugar.
I have a question. How do you guys do this without consumption of alcohol? This is a very fluently alcohol-based lifestyle.
Yes,
It's like no one judging this. Something I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like you could wake up at 6 in the morning and be chugging booze or anything
Yeah.
on your boat. Everyone just assumes
They
you're on
don't care.
vacation. But on land, you're judged, and I wonder why that is. Because we're on the water, assume we're on
know.
vacation. But if we're doing this for a lifestyle,
We talk about it all the time, right? Because you have people that are so fascinated by it, and then people that care, and they're won't be we have people that simply don't want to associate with us because we're boring in their mind.
What?
I'm like,
No,
we're
not that many.
We've had that, but most people are like, that's interesting, that's cool. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Because it is so socially.
We just don't have enough storage space for it. It's all full of toys, and there's no extra
We
room
have too
for
many
bottles.
Legos. We have too many Legos and Barbies.
This is full of granola bars right here.
Yeah, right. It
really
the old
is.
owners had it full of wine, and we're just granola bars.
We got a really big.
You do have the fact that you have 2 small children born, and I'm sure you guys get a lot
Yeah.
of maybe negative or concern.
Yeah, we do. People that think
can
it's
you say-
dangerous.
what can you say to people that are curious? What it's like to have children? Is it dangerous? Is it scary? It's What can you tell people
Well-
who have children who might want to do this but are terrified to bring their children? Like, oh my god, my child's gonna. Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's no more dangerous than being on land, but
No.
you pay attention to weather. You put your kids in a safe vessel.
Right.
I mean, it's common sense. You just use common sense. I mean, there's times, I'll be honest, where I freak out. I've freaked out a few times. I've completely lost my cool. I've started crying. I've like, what are we doing? Like, this is dangerous. Like, and he's just like, oh, she's freaking nuts. But that's where the mom comes out in me, and I feel out of control. It's only those times where I feel out of control, and I can see like this could get bad really quick, and I have no control over it.
You're
And
not out of control, but you do have limited
you
control.
feel
limited control. You just feel like you just put your life in the ocean's hands, essentially. You
How
know.
does that change after when you get through it? When you realize like I did this?
It toughens you
What is that
up a little
feeling? What is
bit.
that feeling? Like, is it? You
It's
feel
empowering.
accomplishment? And touch on that. Let people know that. Like, they really want to know. Like, what is that like?
It
That
is
feeling of, like,
empowering, but it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna have that again or get to that uncomfortable point again. Like we were saying, you kind of build your base, and
Yes.
if you're really scared, then first of all, you probably didn't do it.
But I mean,
Second of all, you
Betty
start
Ford.
slow.
And I think it was Rosa Parks that says, once you make a decision, fear will dissipate.
Yeah, I
Once
just
you
watched that the other
decide
day.
that, once you decide, once you make a decision, your fear dissipates.
And it's that stepping
It's
stone.
the fear of not knowing what's next, and just make a decision.
It is true.
And I think people in this lifestyle, like now in this world, are very
Mm-hmm.
bound up with like what expectation of tomorrow.
Yeah,
When we're not really guaranteed tomorrow.
you're not. You're absolutely not.
Like
You,
kinda like-
everyone has an expiration date.
you know,
You don't know when it is.
Right.
we've taken the right precautions, right? We have all the right safety gear and then some.
We've never
and-
put our family
and
in
the,
danger.
The boat's
And you have a very
capable.
stable boat.
Yeah, and we're not.
This
and we're
isn't
paying.
this
Yeah.
isn't
We're
a
paying
sissy
attention
boat.
to weather, and
What
we're
do you
not.
need?
We're not going when we shouldn't
What do you
go.
need?
And so we've
do you want?
eliminated
I'll get
as
whatever you
much risk as we can, and the rest I think
Okay,
is okay. I mean,
get
we're
whatever you want. There's
it's
always-
manageable. So
Well, that's good. Make a little fort, okay? It's like, oh, we're gonna make an igloo. An igloo. That's
And
what we're gonna make.
what are some things you can make with that piece of paper?
There's the
board.
dome.
Why?
You
And
can
then,
make a
and then the
board.
doorway.
Make a board.
Hold on. we
No, a
got-
board.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's an igloo. If you can really use your imagination.
Yeah, I see it.
Kind of looks like a turtle to me.
Oh my god, it looks like a
For a second.
pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Or we can just eat it.
Oh my gosh.
Mm. Protein. Lovely. I love that. Stay here. Wow. What is this? Where did you get this? It's amazing.
You need it. You could.
if we put
You
this,
don't
if we put
understand.
this in the, how many people
I
will
do
know
the
you?
same
I imagine
thing. A
you
lot.
meet a lot of people.
A lot.
I do the
I do.
same
A lot.
Johnny Markwood.
Johnny, Johnny,
my
Johnny
sail-
boy.
My sailing vessel was Vicky Lynn. I still have her. She's in West Palm Beach. Still afloat.
How long have you been at sea?
Well, I've been sailing for, I don't know, I think 16 years from
Ben?
Lake Champlain.
Go.
And
Hey, hey, bug boy.
2013 was my first year of actually like making a main voyage on a 42-foot Catalina with a captain, and I was the crew. And I went from there to going on to just finding it more exhilarating. I worked on yachts, and then from there I had an accident and was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. But then I realized, like, wait, I get to relearn how to sail. I think it's more just having a fortitude, like you don't give up, just don't quit. It's like my mantra is 90% attitude, 10% effort. I just found something I really loved, and I continue to chase it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate a lot of people who helped me along my way. I love so many people, and you know who you are. I really appreciate that, and I wouldn't be here today. And especially
And look
Vanita,
at who you get to meet. Yeah.
Vanita Fowden.
Vanita, here.
I'm on her vessel, a
You're both on.
44 Tartan.
Yes, yes. Hi.
Yeah. And your story's interesting too.
It is.
I feel like it needs to be shared.
What is that?
If you want, you don't have
Okay.
to.
What is that?
Uh,
What is that?
I had loved sailing. Oh my gosh, for probably 15 years. And my husband Mark and I sailed a lot. I
Yeah.
did a lot of chartering.
Yeah.
We did that. And then in 2016, we started preparing to take off for retirement because he was going to retire in January
Yeah.
3rd of 2017. So yes, we're going to be on the boat for 6
Wow.
months, and we're so excited. But
So this is your
the week after he retired, he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. So he didn't get to finish out that dream. And didn't get to sail Ion Lady the way I got to. So
And so you're living the dream.
I'm
You're
living the
continuing the
dream.
dream in his honor.
Exactly, for both of us.
That's
I get to
beautiful.
live that dream. Yeah, I could not let it die. It was too great. It was
Absolutely
a
not.
wonderful dream, and I couldn't let it go. And I had no idea I would enjoy it as much as I do. I really thought, oh, I'm doing this for Mark, and I'll enjoy it because he enjoys it. That's fine. I had no idea it was gonna
It's not
totally
easy.
just.
But look,
fill
look
my
at that.
soul the
It
way it
fills.
does.
I was just gonna say that it fills your soul.
It does. It
Yeah.
just. I live for it. It's amazing.
That's the best part about boating people.
Yeah.
Boat people,
Yeah.
yacht people, boat
Uh-huh.
people. What do you call them?
Cruisers.
Cruisers.
They're liveaboards.
Thank you.
There are liveaboards who stay in one place. Sorry, excuse me.
No, it's
No, you're
Liveaboards
right.
stay in one place. They don't move their boat. They usually have 1,000 fenders on their boat with barnacles all over them. Now, that's great, like if someone's gonna bump into you, but your boat's like $3,000 and you got like $2,000 worth of buoys on your boat. I'm pretty sure you should go into business in selling buoys. But but my point is the difference between a liveaboard and a cruiser. A cruiser moves location.
Right,
They
right.
adventure. They go places they've never been before, or they've been before, and
Curiosity.
Right.
it's the adventure. It's the
Exactly.
curiosity of a new experience.
And that's what we do.
What I say is exploration. It instills that in you. That
It
that
does.
hope.
It does.
And I was
love it
thinking
so.
it's. I wrote about this. It's kind of vital for progression. If you look at history,
Yeah.
it's that curiosity that we're curious. We're humans.
We were always explorers.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
vital for progression.
Like,
It
I
is,
think about
yeah.
As a
society.
person and a society.
Well, I think
Yeah.
about society today and like all these people that are all like in those buildings like New York, these large
Yeah.
cities where everyone's
Yeah.
stacked on top of each other. We were in tribes of 30, 40 people, right? And we
Yeah.
looked out for each other. We had camaraderie and we had sense of adventure, and we were always migrating
Yeah.
to thrive, not just survive, but to thrive.
Yep,
And
that's-
now it's like everyone's stacked on each other. Everyone's in a box.
Yeah.
You're in your house, your car, your office, and there's so much tension and anger, like
Yeah.
And what I've realized when I I left all that whole scene,
Yeah.
my entire life changed. Like the people you meet are genuine. They literally
They're
actually
genuine.
want to talk to
They
you.
would literally be like, here,
You
whatever
can-
you need.
Yeah.
You can make the best for you. You can meet the most amazing people from many walks of life. Like I said before, that will just never.
No, it's
you've
true.
never
I mean,
talked
like
to.
we were saying, we don't even know our neighbors. But like we
Yeah.
met you guys yesterday and we're
I
like,
know.
hey, come
Not
have
all.
dinner.
I know. It's
Come
just.
have dinner, I'll feed you.
I know,
Might not be
exactly.
good, but I'll feed you.
It was awesome.
You know what I
It was
mean?
great.
Breaking
Loved
bread
it.
is one of the most like I think
It's
most.
so it's
genuine experiences
It's fun.
with
It's
people.
comforting. It's you know.
It's legit. It's real.
Close your eyes, fill your head. Rest your body on the bed. Dream of roads that lie ahead. Dream of words unsaid. I will keep you safe at night. I'll turn every wrong to right.
What do you think of the pig, Drew? They freaking you out of it?
And I will hold you tight. Though you're young and free, you're a part of me, and to you will come no harm. While you're in my arms. Close your